Hi, and welcome to A Cooking Thing. You know, it's summertime, which means it's getting hot, 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 and it's in no way worse than it's ever been before. No siree. This time every year, our minds like to hit the slopes. You know, not possible during the summer, but I'm talking about cooler things that keep the heat away from our muddled brain. Listen, let's beat the heat with this sweet treat. Key lime pie. Okay, look, I don't have an ice cream machine. Otherwise, I'd be doing that. This is a cooked key lime pie, which impressively means it's sorta kind of a warm thing to make, and not that good, as it turns out, for beating the heat until like way later. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't make it, you coward. So to start, it's a graham cracker crust for this friend. For that, you're gonna need a bag, but that's not all. In that bag, you're gonna put stuff in, such as a package of graham crackers, to which you urge them to apply themselves until they're completely broken up, just like Pete Davidson and insert name here. Once that business is like a coarse sand, earthy and grounded, it's time to introduce it to its good friends, half cup of melted butter, and a bowl. But who's that who just walked in the door? It's a quarter cup of brown sugar, and some cinnamon and nutmeg, and they want to mingle. Dive in there, friends, and let's get those a-mixin'. Once they're together, like Pete Davidson and whoever he's dating next, let's get them into the pie tin glass whatever. Press and seal, and it's ready for the oven for the first part of the not really very nice in the heat of summer part of this summertime cool down treat. That's going in at 350 for 15-ish minutes. It doesn't have to be super duper toasty or anything, just listen to your heart. Or to me, 350, 15 minutes. Once it's done, let it cool somewhere, and we will get started on our custard. Buh, you say? Custard, you question, concern in your trembling, sweaty palms. But that's a hard thing! Well, don't worry, idiot. It's not a real custard. It's kind of an easier version of a thing that's really not that difficult to deal with. Also, I'm sorry for calling you an idiot. That was a bad word. Let's do the limes. Now, hey, these aren't real key limes. What's the deal? I couldn't find any is the deal, so... You can use any kind of limes you want, though. I'm not gonna tell. You're just gonna have to have about a half cup of lime juice when you're done. Alright. Next, painstakingly separate 3 egg yolks from their not egg yolk part and get the egg yolk part into a bowl. Mix them up. To that, add a can of sweetened condensed milk and do the mixing thing again. Then it's time to add your lime juice. Make sure to squeeze extra lime so you can dump a bunch out when you try to pour it because your stupid fat fingers don't know what they're doing half the time. What? Mixing again? Hey, now it's starting to look like victory. By now, your pie crust should be cool, so add that custard to it, smooth it out, and it's in the oven, 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. Hoo boy. Once that's done, you want to get it covered and in the fridge for at least 3 hours till it's fully chilled. Okay, now for the fun part. I told you it was homemade, so yes, I am doing the whipped cream from scratch by hand because apparently I hate myself. I have a chilled bowl here, which is maybe the first thing in this recipe actually good for beating the summertime heat. Please don't eat the bowl. And we're introducing a whole 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, 3 tablespoons of white sugar, and a splish splash of vanilla extract. I saw a thing from a smart food place, probably like America's Test Kitchen, that if you're not baking it, real vanilla is better than artificial vanilla extract, so okay, no more stalling. Do the whisking part. This is hard, and if you have a stand mixer, or a hand mixer, or a food processor, or literally anything to prevent you doing this by hand, you should! Please let this be done. My suffering is never ending. I'm so screaming, but their noises until hum in my ears. Is the end for me. Hey look, stiff peaks. That wasn't bad at all. Am I the strongest being in the world? Alright, home stretch, folks. We're running this thing cheap, so get a not official piping bag, fill it with the whipped cream, handcrafted by our own powerful arms. Snip the corner and very gently decorate your pie in some sort of way. And that's all she wrote. Pie is done. Wait, let's do a lime twist garnish for plate appeal. Now, that is a frosty treat that the whole family is sure to love. I need an ice cream machine. Well, that's it for A Cooking Thing. For now. Tune in next time to see me make something else probably. And if you like ASMR, don't forget to check out the full uncut version of this video without me talking incessantly. So long.